All right, so I just got here a couple of minutes ago to my destination. This is Hours Pond, or sorry, the lean-to at Hours Pond. About 4 miles, 4.5 miles. Sorry, my stomach muscles are cramping up. Oh, I'm not even doing that for effect. That's real. Just sat down, didn't drink enough water along the way. I'm gonna stand up. Oh, okay. Anyway, there's the outside. A couple of inches of fresh snow on the ground. Yeah, that was a lot more epic getting here than I expected or intended. I even brought my snowshoes with me and left them in the car because at the trailhead it didn't seem like the snow was that deep. The trail was packed, and to be honest, I didn't need them for half the trail, but there were times I was punching through above my knee, which is not fun. That's a lot of work. And I had my winter pack here. I didn't weigh it for once, but it had to be a good 50 pounds. I threw I was about to say a Duracell, a Duraflame log in there so I could try that out in the teepee's wood stove, which I've never tried out a Duraflame, but turns out there's wood around here, and I think this is a less traveled spot compared to some others in the Adirondacks, so there's probably plenty of firewood, especially this time of year. But won't have much daylight left now to collect it. It's 4:30, getting dark at 5:30. And in fact, I may not even set up the teepee, or I may set it up like a tarp inside the lean-to just for a windbreak, and not even deal with the wood stove tonight. I don't know. I'll have to see how it goes. But priority number one now is a very much needed cup of coffee, maybe some soup, some other snacks, because I haven't eaten since breakfast. And that was 4.5 hours to go 4 miles. Spent about half an hour messing around at one point, about the halfway mark or so, this river crossing the river was completely overflowed from anything you'd see in the spring or summer. So, and on top of ice and snow. So, it took a while to figure out where to cross that. It was pretty epic. I've honestly, no jokes aside, never been so glad to see a lean-to in my life. Normally, you think the last half mile, or the last mile, you say to yourself, oh, it's only a mile. And the last half mile feels like, oh, I'm almost there. Even the last 2/10, I was pulling out the GPS and just trying to figure out where I was. In fact, the last 300 feet, I was like, where is this thing? Like, this is crazy. And then I finally saw a sign for it, and then I could see it 300 feet in the distance. And here I am. I'm very, very glad for this. Because even though it's only enclosed on 3 sides, I can even feel the draft coming through the back here a little bit. Just the fact that it blocks the wind makes a huge difference. And it's a dry wooden floor, so that's already it's a pretty good home base. And now I can, if I'm going to set the teepee up tonight, at least I can get myself situated here in the dry and out of the wind before I start tackling that. Because if I had to set that out in the middle of the woods right now, if you have to do it, you have to do it. But I would be pretty tapped out to even think about setting up a tent. At least one like that where you got to stake it out and shovel snow and all that business. So I'll report later, and after I've got coffee and some soup inside me.